This is John Paul. I'm coming from Tokyo, Japan. I want to cover this little article about how it says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge may close and get rebranded. So this article has three major points to it. They mention Grace Randolph, who, if you don't know, has a huge YouTube channel. I think closing in on 600, 700,000 subscribers right now. And she says something kind of negative about Disney. It's a little bit too general for my taste, but at least it's not positive. She says, "Fascinating. I know my family won't go back to Disney World until 2021 when all the new rides and restaurants are open. How about you?" So, I'd rather her say something like, well, The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens kind of sucked and half the fan base lost interest and half the fan base, like John Paul Rye, won't go into Galaxy's Edge because he can't stomach the sequel trilogy. She can't say that, so she kind of plays the middle, but at least someone I'd consider kind of mainstream said something not positive about Disney. Somebody else said, to be fair, not sure if anyone could figure out why Galaxy's Edge failed so badly. Maybe it was a $50 ticket increase. And let's be fair, price increases and extremely expensive blue milk and hamburgers for like $80 for like a family meal, not gonna help. Who the hell these days has all that money to see this mediocre Galaxy's Edge with mediocre characters at best? That's at best. That's to like the people who like see Star Wars but don't really know about Star Wars. The characters are like mediocre. Okay, so you get what I'm saying. So for like the average Joe, like mediocre characters, mediocre food, mediocre rides, what you guys needed to do was get the average Joe to see some of the old school Star Wars stuff, maybe click something in his brain and be like, oh yeah, I remember this stuff, I like this stuff when I was a kid, this and that, even if he's not like huge in Star Wars now, and he'd go see it. Swapping it out for Aladdin, that's a mystery to me. Aladdin seems very, very random of a thing to swap out with Star Wars. I guess they just rolled the dice and picked one of their franchises. They also mention Data Racer in this article, which is by Cosmic Book News, and Data Racer mentioned that he covered this person who said her son is hearing these rumors that it's probably going to be changed to Aladdin, and also he goes back over the fact, which I didn't cover on this channel, I missed, that they're actually making cutbacks to the employees' hours in Galaxy's Edge because, well, I guess it's really thinned out, and I guess they have a lot more staff than they need for the thinned out crowds. That's pretty much a fact. I've got some footage from Galaxy's Edge on this channel, and it wasn't like empty, but it was not very full. It was kind of like 35-40% of like a full park, so not enough people to warrant extra employees and extra staff, so I could see why they cut back. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm happy about this. I'm happy about every time that the Star Wars Disney franchise fails. I hope they learn their real lesson. I think they do, and they're not just going to say, like, well, we shouldn't have done to Luke Skywalker, Han being a smuggler, that was stupid. Even with the new stuff, why would we just make Finn that idiotic character with Rose? Damn, if we didn't do that, these movies could have been better. People would have wanted to go to Galaxy's Edge and see some good characters, like, I don't know, Finn as a Jedi maybe? Have John Boyega show up there with a lightsaber? Something like that. I don't know. Maybe raise a good character. Maybe Kylo Ren's like actually intimidating and a cool villain. Have Adam Driver show up. Instead, they have Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford show up for nostalgia. Not because they're really good characters in the movies. I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. Click that subscribe button. Pop culture, entertainment. I do some Japan vlogs too. I live in Japan. You can see Tokyo right out there. Kind of bad shot, but end of the video anyway. See you next time.